What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Cryptologic channel. My name is John, and you guys know, if you didn't know, my mission on this channel is to make crypto as logical as possible. So if you guys are aligned with that, you guys are cool with that, please hit the like button, smash the subscribe button, hit that notification bell to be notified whenever a new video drops. How you guys doing? Happy Monday. How is everyone? I hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone had a great weekend. It's Monday morning, California. It's raining today. I love the rain. Great day to make content. And obviously, the market is pumping. Are we back? Like, I've just been so excited. I'm like, are we back? Like, is it the bull run? I'm going to tell you, be mindful, be weary. Obviously, we're on a nice little pump. Secure your profits if you have been dollar cost averaging. I know that in some cases, some people have bought before the pump, right? Before the dip as well. I have some tokens where I bought before the dip, but I didn't dollar cost average during the dip, like VXV, right? I'm being transparent. I dollar cost averaged during the last couple months. I dollar cost averaged into Cadena, Quant, and LCX. But like a token like VXV, which I truly believe in, my average buy price on that is like $4. I bought in around $3 initially. I was buying at $9, $8 consistently, but I didn't capitalize on the $2 dip, which I should have. I thought I had more time. I tweeted that out that I thought I had more time, but I was more focused on Cadena. I bought Flow as well because I realized, okay, these are more higher priced. So I was like, I got to get into these before, because I thought I had more time with VXV and I didn't, and VXV is already on a little pump. But at the end of the day, I understand that $4 is still higher than where I'm at now, so I technically could be dollar cost averaging into it, but I'm not going to buy these greens right now. But we're like in the Discord over the weekend, people were asking questions. Shout out to Stro and other members in Discord. I can't remember the names top of my head. People talking like Nonchalant Steve, etc. So many people were like, a few people were asking what to do with these pumps, and I not financial advice. I would say, hey, just if you can secure some profits, some brutal profits, take percentages out, 10%, 5%, 20%, whatever the case may be. Move it to a stable coin, park it, and wait. Or if you already have a project that you've already been waiting for. Like for me, I already have a couple that I'm always waiting on. Flow is one of them. Flow is always a project that I'm going to put money in whenever I have profits. That's somewhere safe where I know I can put it. I don't care where the price is, because I know long-term Flow is going to be something. Quant is one of those as well. Quant, I don't care too much about what the price is currently, if it's pumping, if it's not pumping, because I'm not looking to take profits from Quant for the next year or 2 years or whatever. That's just me. LCX, I want to keep adding LCX. So there's like tokens that you need to have on your list that's like, hey, no matter what, I don't care what the price is per se, I'm going to dollar cost average into these whenever I have profits from other plays, right? VXV is not something that I want to hold super, super, super long term, but it's something that I would hold and sell if if it came back to all-time high again, right? If we ever went back to all-time high, I'm taking some profits out. Cadena is something that I want to hold long term. So there's everyone has their own investment strategy. You just got to find out what works best for you. And it also depends on how much money you put into the token, right? So if you put $100 in and your $100 turns into $500, I mean, that's a good amount of money to take out. And then you can essentially double that moving forward. I would take out like half, right? And then put 250 into something else. And hopefully that turns out 250 into 500. And just keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. So it just depends on what you invest in. If someone put in $1,000, that $1,000 turns to $10,000. Now you got more money to play with. You can take out like $3,000. You know what I mean? And still have a little bit of a moon bag. And now that $3,000, you can diversify to 1,000 in each project, 500 into 50, like 5 projects. So there's so many ways you can go about it. And it all depends on how much you have, how much you're investing, and what tokens you have on your list. That's why I've made videos in the past. Make a list. Make your favorite type of tokens that you're into, But that was a little quick rant to go over some investment strategies. Free game for y'all. I don't know if anyone wants to use it. But yeah, I appreciate every single one that watches this video. All my videos, everyone that's in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, please do yourself a favor and join a like-minded community. We have amazing people in there that help talk about crypto. We answer questions. We ask questions. We learn new things every day. I'm learning new things every day. I do random giveaways. I've done one so far, but I'm gonna look on doing more. And yeah, there's gonna be some big announcements coming for the channel, which I'm very excited about. The podcast is doing well. But yeah, with that being said, let's dive into the video. Today's video is going to be mostly about the market, obviously, and then why I think it's pumping and what this means going forward, because there's some stuff that I found that's right in our face, literally right in our face. And it's like, Is no one else talking about this? Is no one else seeing this? So with that being said, let's dive into the market. Today, we are sitting at $2.15 trillion, getting comfortably over $2 trillion. But remember, guys, at any given moment, the market can go on complete tank and Bitcoin goes under the 44K, 43K, and we're under $2 trillion again. So don't be too happy yet. Remember, we're just getting back to where we started the year off. We're not really in true profits yet. Some tokens, of course, they're going to be profiting, but we're making progress. We're doing positive progress towards a 2.5, 2.8, $3 trillion market, which is my goal by the summer. I want us to get to $3 trillion by the end of the summer, and hopefully we ride out end of the year over $3 trillion. Then we worry about going to 4 or 5 trillion. Hopefully it smashes that, but I think we're getting to the point where, okay, things are going to look like they're going to make new ground, right? So we're going to be at, hopefully we get to 2.5. We don't dip under 2.2. You know what I'm saying? So to make it simple, I just want us to go into 2 trillion again. I want us to stay above 2 trillion. And then that gives us promise for the continuation of a 3 trillion, 4 trillion, 5 trillion market. I want us to keep making progress. Obviously, some people don't because they want to continue to accumulate, but that's fine. I don't know the future. We don't know what's going to happen. But all I know is that Bitcoin is looking to pass 50K again. And I'm going to go over why I think it is and why everything is pretty much pumping. Because crypto is starting to become realized as something very serious, which it has been, but it's starting to become serious to the point where it's like, oh, we got to speed it up. The countries and regulators have to speed it up. So top 10's been the same for a while now. XRP, Cardano, Solana, Terra, and Avalanche rounding out the last 5. I think by the end of the year, we're going to see Quant in there. I'm hoping. But I think by the end of the year, Quant's going to leapfrog a lot of these tokens. I think Quant's like 63 or something like that. Really undervalued. 65, really undervalued. Right? Quant's at 148. I want to showcase KDA before we move on. KDA at $7. I've been buying at like $6, $5.50 to $6.50 for the past 3-4 weeks. So I'm very happy about this right now. Keep going, even though I want more, but very happy about that. Obviously, we got LCX, right? LCX had a nice pump. I didn't make any content really much about it while it was pumping, but LCX is on a nice pump the last 7 days, right? But dang near doubled, right? So it hit like 16 cents. So dang near double from where it was, and then kind of retraced. People taking profits, but LCX is such a safe investment in my opinion. Obviously we looked at Quant. Quant is doing amazing, right? It broke 150, then it dipped a little bit, but we want to get to that 150, 175, 200, right? We got to make baby steps. But Quant is something that you can just buy once a month, and you'll be happy because at the end of the day, Quant's tokenomics, $10,000 for one Quant, not out of the question, right? But yeah, we look at go ahead and go to crypto bubbles. The overall market, everything is dang near green. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Zilliqa went on a complete tear the last day and a half. 99%, 100% is insane what Zilliqa did. And I used to be an investor in Zilliqa, but I sold in the summertime of last year, and a lot of people are happy. I mean, if you had bought in this whole time, anywhere from the last month, if you had bought, you'd be, look at this. Look how much money you would have made in the last month. Look at this. Look at this chart right here. It's insane. It's insane. But yeah. So that's another one. And I saw Bearable Bull. He posted a funny picture. It was like three chart lines or 4. No, it was 3 chart lines. It was one going up, the crypto that I sold early on. Another one going up, the crypto that I wanted to buy but didn't. And the last one is the crypto that I did buy, and it's going down. So basically him saying like, don't fall for the FOMO. Don't abandon your don't disregard your research, and don't forget your due diligence, because everyone's gonna have their moment in the sun, right? There's obviously tokens that you buy that you think are gonna do great. They don't do great. While another token that you thought about buying and you didn't buy it, they're doing great. And then you sell the one that you initially thought was gonna do great, and you buy in the one that's doing great, and then the one that you sold ends up doing amazing. That's how it always happens, but that's why you can't. That's how you lose a lot of money doing that. And I learned that the hard way last year. I kept chasing tokens and I stopped. I was like, hey, Zilliqa, I'm not mad about it. I had Zilliqa and I sold it all. But it is what it is. Some people wanted to buy Zilliqa and they didn't, and now they're missing the pump, and then they're gonna buy it now. You don't do that. Some people might have another project that they're just sitting on that they want to sell and buy Zilliqa now. Like, you just can't do that. If you had believed in Zilliqa, you believe in it. I still believe in Zilliqa. I just moved on from it. I didn't marry it. And some people who stayed, there's always winners and there's always losers. That's all I want to say. I don't want to go on too much of a bubbly rant, but there's always winners and there's always losers. Remember that. Not everyone always wins. Okay, you don't always win in this space. You're gonna have your moment in the sun too. But yeah, the market is overall completely green. XRP is doing great. 88 cents. Come on, get to that $1. Get to that $1. I really wish I was able to go to NFT LA. I live like 30 minutes from LA. I just didn't get the tickets in time. And there's other content creators that are going to be there that obviously that want me to go or told me to let me know if I were to come and I could link up with them. Like, I feel bad. I need to start doing that and start networking and then going live and start building my network outside of just, through social media, etc. Right? Kind of meet these people in person. So I'm kind of bummed about that. Look at Flow. I bought Flow, so I'm very happy that Flow's pumping. Whoever, let me know in the comments what you guys are buying or what you guys have been buying, like what you guys have bought. So I'm going to go on this little journey with you guys and showcase why I think the market's pumping. This is one of the reasons why. Look at this. U.S. Congress agency recommends 4 key policy options for blockchain. That's the U.S. So today this came out. Russian government officials calls to legalize mining as soon as possible. The quotas and allocations of mining operators should be set by the regional authorities, not the federal. This is freaking huge. Russia is basically saying, okay, we're going to take crypto serious, especially Bitcoin, and start mining and start owning our own Bitcoin. Because they're getting sanctioned, they're getting their dollar or rule, whatever, is become useless. So what they're going to do is the legal vacuum makes it difficult to regulate this area and set clear rules of the game. This legal vacuum needs to be eliminated as soon as possible. If we want somehow to get along with this activity, then we have no other options in the current reality. We must introduce legal regulation, adding the concept of mining to the regulatory framework. This is huge because what they're trying to do is, look, it says these statements continue the series of voice support for the crypto industry after the sudden attack by the Central Bank of Russia, which called for an outright ban on mining and trading back in January. So they're basically saying we need to make it a reality that crypto is here to stay in our country and we got to take advantage of it. It's huge. This is huge. They're starting to lay out the game plan. Like, okay, they were fighting it, saying, oh, we're going to ban crypto. We're not going to do anything with crypto. And now they're starting to say, hey, we started to realize, like, hey, we need crypto now. And you know what's interesting? Japan all of a sudden says, well, we plan to tighten crypto exchange regulation to enforce sanctions. The proposed amendment is being carried out to prevent sanctioned countries, Russia, from taking evasive actions using digital assets. And the only thing I want to show you is this. The reason for concern about Russia potentially trying to evade sanctions using cryptocurrency arises from the country's growing interest in the crypto market and recent comments made by its ministers, which I just showed you. The financial sanctions on Russia have forced it to look for alternative payment systems and methods to access the international trade market. Remember, last week Russia announced that they will take crypto for tanks, missiles, etc. So that they will accept crypto. You could pay in crypto and they'll give you the tanks and missiles, etc. Right? They're getting serious with crypto. While speculations about the possible use of digital assets to evade trade sanctions have been one of the hottest topics of discussion, experts have rejected such concerns as totally unfounded. So people are still fighting. But look, if you actually do your research, you understand Russia is starting to accept crypto. Other countries are going to retaliate and need to regulate for themselves as well and make crypto legitimate to keep Russia from being able to freely use crypto across other countries to bypass sanctions. So all countries are going to start having their regulatory framework, and the U.S. is going to be eventually, obviously, going to be one of them. And the Ripple case is going to be the first domino that falls that lays out the groundwork for what's to come. Because if the Ripple case ends in a settlement or a victory for Ripple, that means that tokens that essentially do what Ripple did can bypass and use that Ripple test as a shield for being classified as securities. So it's so crazy how we're in the midst of a transition and we're actually able to invest into this. Like, we're actually able to be a part of this swift or this change from the SWIFT system, the digital economy that we're heading into. And we're going to be able to be a part of that and become, hopefully, one of the luckiest people on the planet, or in the planet, like on the planet, because we had the reluctance to invest and take advantage of this opportunity that is laid in front of us, rather than just worrying about other things. Obviously, what's going viral right now is Will Smith slapping the heck out of Chris Rock. That's like one of the biggest things going on right now, And then I watched it. I looked it up. I saw it. People are gonna be focused on that on TikTok, on Twitter, on Instagram for the next week. And you got news like this coming out. So remember, there's always room for fun. I mean, I was very unfortunate what happened, but there's always room for that type of media. But remember, don't fall back on your crypto research. The last thing I want to show you is this. Skybridge Capital CEO Anthony Scaramucci predicts that both 2024 presidential candidates will be pro-crypto. They have to. Can you imagine a president candidate coming up and saying, we're going to regulate crypto and we're going to stop crypto? That's going to hamper their chance of winning. Crypto is going to be another political piece that's part of their political agenda to help them win. And a lot of people are going to be mad about this. Crypto is going to become a political game, just like everything else in the world or in the U.S. Climate change, crime, drugs, right? The LGBTQ, like there's so much stuff that has become politicized to where now they're doing it for their own agenda. Crypto is going to be the next one that's on there for their political agenda, and whether or not they really, really care about it or they just want to win using crypto because they know that's a massive amount of people that will vote. If they're saying, oh, we're going to make sure crypto is safe, we're going to make sure it's taxed less, we're going to make sure that you can live and have crypto and be happy and be rich or whatever the case may be. And he says right here, let me just say this to you. Follow the money because there is a water wall of money entering Washington from the different associations and lobbying groups. I'll make a prediction on your show that the 2024 final two president candidates will be pro-crypto, pro-blockchain. Follow the money. He says that Scaramucci says that Bitcoin critics are now changing their stance on crypto after President Joe Biden signed the infrastructure bill. They got the life scared out of them during that infrastructure bill. The pro-Bitcoiners or pro-crypto were trying to put on pro-language. The anti-ones are trying to put in anti-language. They were putting that in, and then all of a sudden, everyone got freaked out because you have 73 million people that own the stuff. This is a decentralized lobbying organization. 73 million people descending on these people, calling them. That's how Washington works. It says, I'm going to give you an analogy, which I think you guys will agree with. No regulator, no state or local government wanted Uber. Do you know who wanted Uber? The people wanted Uber. So when the president's looking at that, he's got 40 million people that already own it. It's fait accompli. So ultimately, we're still in a society where these elected officials have to respond to the will of the people. That's what I just said. They're going to put crypto as the agenda. Oh, there's like 73 million people that invest in crypto. That's 73 million voters. If I can get them on my side, who's going to make crypto more favorable for the investors to believe in? This side or this side? No, we can do this for crypto. We can do this for crypto. Well, we're going to say no taxes. One place will say, well, we're going to lower taxes 10%. We're going to take away taxes. Like, they're going to do crazy things like that to compete with one another to win. Like, we'll see what happens, but the world is changing. By 2024, 2025, the world is going to completely change. So you guys need to be patient and continue your due diligence and invest, because we are on the right side of history if you are in this space for the right reasons. If you're actually doing your due diligence and invest into the right tokens, not random meme coins, and not caring about the space. You got to respect the space to win in this space. Crypto is here to stay, you guys. And we're in 2022. That's still 2 years away. We're still a couple years away from this. 2025 is when I think real change starts happening. And by 2030, the world will be completely different. And last thing, shout out to the LCX community. I want to show you guys something from LCX tweet out today. They obviously, this wasn't even it. Sorry guys. It was they basically announced an update for their mobile app. I'm waiting for the iOS app right here. They said, having trouble locating a platform to launch your token? Don't worry. LCX's Token Sale Manager is a fully compliant security governance and utility token issuance platform. It's now available. So now you're going to be able to launch your tokens that are compliant and regulatory on an exchange like LCX. And it's going to be able to allow you to create security tokens. That's why LCX is low-key in the background, setting up the groundwork to become the future, one of the future blue chip exchanges. And LCX is still currently so undervalued right now. It's insane. And I'm so bullish on LCX. I'm so excited about being an LCX investor. The LCX community is amazing. And the world is going to become completely different in the next few years. And hopefully we're all on the right side of history and we all are able to change our lives. I'm so excited for what's to come. Thank you guys for tuning in this far. I know this video wasn't too much informational. It's kind of more of like my thought process on the market, etc. But you guys, we're so close. We're so close. I can see it. I can see it. Remember to join the Discord if you're not in a like-minded community. Join the Discord. Be surrounded by people that actually care about the crypto space, care about each other, and want to help each other, and help all of us want to win. So once again, I want to thank all you guys for supporting the channel. I appreciate every single one of you. I will see you guys in the next episode. Please be safe out there. Invest wisely, invest smartly. Never invest more than what you can afford to lose. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.